Hello, everyone. I'm live streaming today. Apparently, I was hoping some people would be in the chat and everything. I don't know what's going on there, but I decided to just share my thoughts on Russell T. Davis being the showrunner and Christian Role and Joey Whittaker leaving. Uh, the only thing I only thought that would be appropriate for them bye shoot, excuse me here, yeah, by instinct, bye. It's like bye. I'm glad they're leaving, trust me, because the stars were shit. I watched four different episodes of season 12, and I feel like I lost a big chunk of my life because of it. Because they were shit. I'm sorry to say that the only exciting person was one of the companion, Graham. He was the only one that was worth watching the show over. He was a lot better than any of the other, cast and stuff like that. So, the thing is Russell T Davis stepping in. Okay, hopefully, but if like I said this before, on someone who posted it on Facebook, uh, if the BBC is going to still stay woke, there's nothing Russell T Davis can do to revive the show. I mean, if the BBC is going to keep it the way it is, and they're bringing Russell T Davis, hopefully, maybe, but if they want to keep the wokeness, no matter what Russell T Davis does, will not bring the show back to life. Trust me. It's just poor writing. Uh, and I know there was a lot of debate about the doctor being a woman, but the one thing I must say here is, if they had an actress to play the doctor who knew how to do sci-fi, and play the doctor, and play a sci-fi, play the doctor, but she studied all and watched some of Doctor Who and everything to get gist on what the show is like, then maybe it would have worked. But you got an actress who didn't know jack crap, didn't even say, "Oh yeah, I never, she's never watched Doctor Who. She's never done anything about the character and stuff." Like Matt Smith was 26 when he got the role, and he nailed it. I mean, he nailed it out of the park. It's because he studied, and you know, just I probably watched some of the classic Doctors just to get the gist of the character. Well, Jodie never did. Even if she did, she still couldn't carry a sci-fi show, no matter how hard she tried. I mean, I think she crashed and burned is all I have to say. So I'm not gonna be nasty to Chimbo and Jody, uh, because it's not fair, to put hate towards them. I just it's just they do not know how. Chimbo does not know how to be a real good showrunner. Jodie is the worst actress in sci-fi. I am sorry. It's like every time I hear her voice, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It just, I can't really believe they picked this kind of an actress to play a doctor. I mean, really, scrunch face is all she does. The scrunchy face, and it just, and the stories, God forbid, very preachy. I'm like, give me a break here. Doctor Who is not supposed to be preaching stuff. It's supposed to entertain and maybe throw in a little history, you know. Uh, another another person I liked in this season with Jodie, besides Graham, the Graham character, is the Master. Now, the person who played the Master, yeah, he would he's yeah, I could see him playing a really good as a Master, but the stories that was focused towards him was shit. I'm sorry to say. I mean, they could have done better stories for him. I know there's some people that like John. When you go back into New Who, some like Johnson, and some people like Michelle Gomez, Missy as the Master. I think she would have been better as the Rane, you know, just us, but she played that part of the Master kind of fine and stuff. I know I'm gonna probably get slapped very hard for that one, but now uh, I can't Roger de Gallo, Roger basically. I'll just name him that. And the classic Doctor Who that he ended up getting killed in a car accident. I loved him. Uh, the master that came after him, well, was okay, but Roger was, oh my God, he was really good. He knew how to play that character good in a classic. Um, I also for the new Who, as I like John Sims. He was good, but he played more of a twisted type of a master. But uh, we don't know what the masters. We don't know if the masters twisted or anything. We don't know the history. We just know the history of the Doctor in Doctor Who. We know a brief stint history of the Master, basically, in David Tennant's last episode before he regenerates into Matt Smith. Um, I think was the end of time. I think it is, and that's where we got the chance to see and hear everything about the Master with the terms with Gallifrey. And in Classic Q, um, they never. This is the one thing I just don't understand. In Classic Who, Gallifrey, there was no time war. But then when it was revived, there was a time war. So I don't know how historically true that is, or if that was just. I mean, I don't think that was made up. I don't know what made that. I'm sorry, that came to my mind there about the destruction of Gallifrey in the Time War. Um, another thing is I like in the Day of the Doctor, John Hurt played the War Doctor really well, and I know a lot of us wanted Paul. Here comes again, Paul McGann. Ah. To play the War Doctor, but it's just I don't know why they're doing it because I mean it would have made a perfect fit. Um, the thing is, it's just uh, the show from 1963 to 2017 has I enjoyed every. I haven't watched. I've watched a few episodes of Colin Baker and maybe two episodes of Sylvester McCoy, and I never watched the full Sixth Doctor, all his seasons, and the Seventh Doctor, all his seasons. It's like with Colin Baker, I can't get past this first episode, Twin Dilemma. That's the only one I can't get past. Because I always start with their first, right after they regenerate, and their first episode, and I start with one and first episode all the way down to their regeneration episode that brings in the next Doctor. So um, that's what I do. I don't skip. I don't skip. I say, I'll watch this. I don't pick and choose which episodes I watch. So I don't know. I may try to sit down and watch it and grit and bear it. um, but it's just like from what I have watched, I have really enjoyed. I've been entertained. Everybody knows that my favorite Doctor, New Who, is Matt Smith. I'm sorry, it's just his style and the way he is and his, quirkiness and stuff like that. I like everybody comparing him to Patrick Troughton, but I could see a little bit of Tom Baker in him. Now that's me. A lot of people uh, don't see that. Um, in the classic Doctor Who, my favorite doctors is I've always had a I always had appreciation for William Hartnell, the one who the first Doctor who started off, because it's just I like him as his time as a doctor was going on. You could see his quirkiness and his like little type of laughter when he laughs, that infectious type thing. Um, and John Pertwee, I love him because it's just he brings about the a different kind of doctor. He's more like everybody says he's like the James Bond Doctor Who. He is, and I like all the gadgets. The motorcycle, the car, the helicopter, and then when he jumps into the hoverboat. That to hear the story about how he was doing, how everything went on about the story about with him on that like hoverboat boat type thing. And I like Tom Baker. Now Tom Baker's reaction, I like him. He's funny. Plus he's always saying, "You want a jelly baby?" Of course, I've tried jelly babies, and I'll tell you one thing: wish they would bring them here in the U.S. Man, they would sell really good because people would just eat them all up. But Tom Baker is like, I like him. He has, he just has that quirkiness and stuff about him. I mean, some people would say, would give their different view and stuff. But then when you come new here, I like Matt Smith and then David Tennant. David Tennant comes in second. Sorry, David. I mean, but David Tennant was good too. But Matt Smith, more or less, I don't know. It just it's just something about that. So it's just and it I just I wonder how what's gonna happen after Jodie and Shimbo are gone and Jodie regenerates. The 13th Doctor regenerates the 14th. Um, I'm kind of curious who's gonna be the 14th Doctor if they're still gonna stay with the same wokeness. And if they do, then there's no way Russell T Davis can ever revive the show if it stays this type of wokeness and political and everything. Um, and so it's just sorry, just stumped there. Uh, also want to let you know I've been the reason why I haven't been doing any live streams lately is because I've been working and I've been busy, and then there's been a lot of things going on real life wise uh, with everybody who knows me from Facebook. That little Doctor Who family, all of us know that there was stuff going on with my mother. That is now my mother has been getting better, which is good. Um, so because of that, and because of the work, haven't been feeling doing any live streams lately. I mean, and so I know I'm just, but anyway, I'm hoping to do more live streams on, maybe some reviews of some of the Doctor Who story. I may do a review of one of the new Who's. I would like to do a review of one of Matt's best episodes. Um, I really like to do a review about Nightmare on Silver because to me, I'll have to say is Matt Smith was like it's like he played the parts both well, the cyber controller and the doctor, and it showed the kind of depth that how Matt Smith could you know play this part. So um, it's just so I want to do that reviewing all that. Um, I I may want to. I'm thinking about getting some more Doctor Who stuff because I'm a student. It's too bad where I work at, I can't wear a Doctor Who face mask. Oh my god, that would be wonderful if I would be allowed to wear that. But anyway, um, so it just I know this live stream was on like a short notice type thing because I was thinking about doing one, but it was such short notice that I decided, it's okay, I'm going to do it. You know, it was on the spur of the moment type thing. So, and I normally have our people on my live streams, and it goes long. It's like a really longer. Maybe I've gone I've had a live stream go 2 hours before. So I mean, but like I said, this might be one of the short ones. Stuff like that. So anyway, it's just like I said, it's like there have been live streams and people talking about after the notice of Russell T Davis becoming the showrunner, and I know I'm kind of belated on that part, is because there was just a lot of stuff going on real life wise that kept me busy that I couldn't share my thoughts and how I feel. But like I said, if them bringing Russell T Davis in to save the show, and if they keep it from if they get stop their wokeness and get back to the way the show used to be, then then it would be worth watching. So it's just I'm waiting to see. I'm not gonna get my hopes up because uh because it's like we've been let down so many times because of the show uh, with the BBC and stuff. So it's if they stop the wokeness and get back to what the show used to be, entertaining, uh, not preachy, have a little bit of history put in there, and just entertain. I don't, I just I like to watch the news once in a while, but I don't want it on a show that's supposed to be entertaining. Now, excuse me here. So I'm not getting my hopes up. If if bringing him on and allowing him to be able to run his show the way it should be, then that would be worth watching. But I'm still kind of curious who's going to be taking Jody's place as the doctor. Well, I know this is going to be short-lived live stream. So, if you have any thoughts, I know that I'm going to say this to those who are watch it after it's you know after it's aired, and they may have any comments they could put in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to get more, to get a notice of more when I'm going to post some more content, more live streams, more recorded videos. So, everybody, you have a nice day wherever you're in the world. See ya. Bye.